blistering summer of 2010, DreamWorks Entertainment released into the world a film titled Despicable Me. Despite being only a moderate success at the time, a species of characters inside the film known as Minions grew to be a cultural phenomenon, adored by screaming children and lonely 40 to 70-year-old adults trapped in sexless marriages everywhere. Other demographics, however, were not as open-armed as the rest of the nation. Emerging from the Great Recession of 2007, Americans were bitter and cynical, and not yet ready to accept shrieking yellow potato bugs of blind optimism. Spitting in the face of the jilted, a second Despicable Me was released in 2013 with a much bigger monetary pull. Their popularity reached a high enough plateau that the center character of the two movies was scrapped in favor of a movie focusing solely on the Minions in 2015. On July 4th, 2015, not more than a week before the release of the Minions movie, a small film crew led by aging director Charles Versailles pieced together the cinematic classic Minion Dead in Fireworks Explosion. While released to a largely uninterested audience, rumors soon emerged about a tumultuous relationship between the director and a young intern named Zacharias Intern that was once a budding friendship. I decided to take upon myself to sort through the mountain of footage captured on set and try to sort out the jigsaw puzzle that is one of Hollywood's greatest mysteries.
Is that too close to the head?
There's no status quo anymore in comedy, and I'm gonna teach that fucking thing a lesson on Independence Day.
Meet Charles Versailles, an aging director decades past his peak, disillusioned by the cinema landscape of the 2010s. Vowing a personal vendetta against the Minions, who he viewed as the most apparent glimpses into Hollywood's slippery slope, he created the notable box office bomb consisting of 4 minutes and 3 seconds of a minion loaded with firecrackers and burnt to death. Moviegoers were obviously unwilling to spend full ticket price to see something under 5 minutes. He interpreted the $46 gross as a sign that real movies had died and that the audience he once loved had gone with them.
Sort of. 3 a.m. after Independence Day. Same difference. It's not the next day until I go to sleep. I'm the director, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna fucking kill a minion. Alright.
The man obscured by a minion behind Versailles is none other than Zacharias Intern, who had signed on to the project to work with a once famous director and to jumpstart his career. Little did he know that he would become a victim to Versailles' attacks.
Yeah, alright, here we go.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Big day on the set.
This is gonna be fun.
What's your name, son?
I'm Zach.
Zach? Alright. He's filled with life, he's a great guy. We're gonna kill this minion. And hopefully Sundance will pick it up, or Cannes, or I don't know. I have high hopes for this. I feel like we're really saying something, and I haven't felt this way since I worked with Barbra Streisand. I can't. I'm giddy, you know. I'm just giddy. There's no other way to put it. Yeah, I know. I feel good inside too. It's good. All right. Well, let's get this show on the road.
Oh, fuck, the light fell.
Blooper. Hang on. False alarm. All right. Behold, the mighty voice of my vengeance smash the stillness of the air. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. Sorry, the extra behind me was fucking wrong. Behold, the mighty voice of my vengeance smash the stillness of the air, and stand as monoliths of wrath upon a plain with writhing serpents. I am become as a monstrous machine with annihilation. Fuck this. I can't do it. What's my line?
Is he gonna be okay?
After the disastrous results of filming, Zacharias Intern went into hiding, realizing that his promising career as an intern had been cut short. Out of shame, he fled to an underground structure where he has never been seen again. Until today. In the hopes that he may remain in the shadows, the frightened boy is only allowed a few pictures of his new home and only the filming of his face for the interview. Here he is, making his first appearance on camera since July 4th, 2015.
What now? Oh, the Minion thing. Well, it started off pretty nice. I mean, me and the director got along, you know, and I was excited to be working on it. This is my first actual gig, you know. This was the first production I've ever worked on. Little did I know how scarring it would be. I mean, I expected to be working diligently every day. I expected to be doing something, you know? I expected to be working on a film. I didn't expect what happened. First, he got really mad at me. And I've dealt with angry people before. I've dealt with people who are unnecessarily just violent before. He was different. Charles?
Yeah?
I have something to tell you. I mean, I walk up to him and I tell him that the mime isn't gonna be here, because the mime told me that he wasn't gonna be here.
You got my coffee, right?
Charles, there are more important things in life than coffee.
I asked for 43 shillings.
Charles, the mime isn't coming.
You're joking. You know I don't make jokes about this.
I'm sorry.
I didn't.
I called him.
No.
He's not coming.
This isn't
Don't
gonna.
get mad at
This
me.
isn't
Don't
gonna
do
go
this.
wrong today too. The mime is coming. You're joshing me, right? You're joshing me.
And he just wouldn't stop. And it wasn't my fault, you know? And he wouldn't stop, and he hit me. It got physical.
You don't fucking disrespect the director. The director is in charge of every little decision. You canceled the mimes. I know you did. Everyone in this industry tries to fuck me. Well, how is it to be fucked, you little piece of shit?
It shouldn't have gotten physical.
First onset injury.
First, what about my career? I don't care about your blood that gets spilled on the set. You're really gonna be angry. You're gonna really take
The legacy of the Charles Purcell, famous director.
I taught the stars. Barbara Streisand, you name it. All of the people. I brought them all the way to the top, and I can fucking send you down to the bottom as fast as Barbara Streisand can say, please don't.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to forget this. I'm glad it's over. All in all.
Yeah? How did you feel when he hit you? What did you feel like? Yeah,
You feel like I was his bitch.
yeah? Yeah? You gonna cry?
I'm not a bitch.
Yeah?
In the catacombs where Zacharias' intern was discovered, we also found a face that we weren't expecting. Sleeping under a pile of flattened cardboard and syringes, the elusive Vincent Gus returned to the public eye for another interview. When questioned about his reason for hiding underground, he replied, "The ants carried me down here. They carried me and took my eyes so I could no longer escape." We laughed, knowing his status as a jokester. We pulled him away from a plastic bag he was eating and tried to get a story out of him.
My son. So I'm lighting these first, right?
Yes. Haha!
Vincent remained in this disoriented state, demanding that we bring him nectar, which we learned was his word for hydrogen peroxide. After fulfilling his wish, Vincent's stature improved and he became serious enough to answer questions.
Hello, sir. For those who don't know, this is the primary cameraman, primary actor in the nihilist film masterpiece about burning a minion to death. So we brought you in to ask you a question. Are you okay with that? Is there anything you can tell us about the director, his personality? Kind of eccentric guy, or mild-mannered? Bit of a hothead, we've heard. What about his relationship with the extra, the little blonde shit? What can you tell us about that guy? Anything? Okay. What about the mask? Can you tell us anything about the mask you wear? Anything else? Oh God!
We decided that Vincent was not fit for interview, which left us with only one key figure left to question. Only one final piece of the puzzle with 3 pieces to solve. Perhaps the director who started this whole ordeal and coincidentally also went into hiding could shed some light on the infamous scandal. While initially hesitant to be in this documentary, he falsely convinced himself that this would be his chance to break back into Hollywood. For the first time in front of cameras, Charles Versailles.
I don't know why you guys are trying to make me relive this. I thought my days with this Minion movie were over. I've gone through counseling, gone through anger management, and I feel like I've come out of a dark place in my life, and I want to start over. Not with that fucking extra, but I mean, I feel like I have something, you know? I want to start over. I mean, I want to make better movies, because we all know how the Minions movie turned out. If we have it there, then there's continuity error, you know?
Wait, put the hat back on.
I mean, we have to really think about this. We have to pull it together. Because a lot of people want to go in and just shoot willy-nilly and think it's fine. But people notice. The audience isn't stupid. The audience just picks up on these things.
So, we interviewed the intern a little while ago.
The little blonde shit.
Why do you call him the little blonde shit?
Let me tell you a little thing about Hollywood, little man. You wander through this life like it's a fucking desert and you have no water. Sometimes you'll see oases here and there. But there's nothing. There's nothing but fucking mirages. Mirages. I never took school. But I know one thing. I know one fucking thing. You have to step on the little man to get anywhere. The little blonde shit was a little blonde camel.
Wasn't he taller than you?
That's regardless. Little man's a metaphor. Little man in importance. I'm a big name. People know me. I've seen my name in neon lights once. It was on the side of a bar named after me. Do you know who I am? And who does he think he is? Thinks he can walk into my set and try to fuck me over like everyone else in this fucking business? No, I'm not gonna stand for that. He's the one piece that my therapy couldn't. I mean, you gotta take these things as they come. I mean, 1 minute you're making a movie that's brilliant, no one can see it, which is about minions on fire, or you're making a movie about, and this is the actual, let me show you a little piece of Hollywood. This is the actual tennis racket from my film Triad. And it's been laying here in my office ever since the 80s. That's the movie that starred Barbra Streisand, and that's where got me where I am today. You remember that, you saw it, right?
It's one of my favorites.
Good, yeah. How does it end?
gymnastics walking on fucking Hollywood boardwalk. I know your type. You came here to make fun of me, to fuck me over
into a
like
calmer
that
subject.
blonde.
Let's talk about where your inspiration for the movie came from.
Okay. My inspiration? Well, see, in fall 2006, I saw a little movie called Despicable Me. And I thought it was wonderful. It goes over the dynamics of how Mormons are persecuted in society. Gru was obviously a metaphor. And I thought it was great as someone who supports all faiths. You know, it's fine, it's great. I thought it's one thing that got wrong. And I know the minions are supposed to represent the proletariats and all that, but it was heavy-handed at best. And then Despicable Me 2 came
It was at this point that I realized that I would never find the answers. Only one of the three was lucid enough to answer questions. The second described himself as the prince of situational comedy and urinated on the boom mic, and the third, who seemed most likely to be reliable, refused to talk about anything but himself and why he's a genius compared to everyone else. And perhaps that's the beauty of a mystery. No one can say for sure why these events occurred, or even what exactly the events were, and that's just what the secrets of Minion Dead and Fireworks Explosion will always be. Secrets.
Often on set, I would just feel so mad, so aggravated. And there was the saw. And there was the saw. And I used to grab it and just run the serrated edges across my skin. I amputated 3 limbs. I couldn't walk after that. God wasn't worth it, you know? It felt good. So after a while, I started amputating their limbs. And that felt good too. I have a collection. I have a collection of limbs that I like to taste. I got some legs.
Can you
got
tell
some
us,
hands.
did you fricassee anything? Saute? Anything fancy?
I got some arms.
Some Rachel Ray? Wolfgang Puck?
I got some feet not attached to the legs.
Guy Fieri? Wolfgang Puck?
I didn't kill anybody.
What's
That's
that one
not what I did.
What's the
I
racist
didn't,
lady's name?
I didn't kill anybody.
Who's the butter lady? Sam, can you tell? Hey,
If
Sam.
they tell you somebody went missing, they're
Sam.
lying.
Who's
Okay.
the racist butter lady? Sam, do you know? Paula Deen. Yeah, any Paula Deen? Wolfgang Puck? Wolfgang Puck? Wolfgang Puck? Wolfgang Puck?
What are your plans
No,
for the
sorry,
future?
sorry. Take it from the phone.
So, what are your plans for the future?
What aren't my plans for the future? I got 1,000 more movies in me. I don't care what Rotten Tomatoes says to me. I still deliver the goods.